This is the ISU-122-2, and it's a tank meant to do one thing and one thing only, and that's this. And that is basically all you need to know about this tank. The 2-second preparation time for the double shot with its 122mm guns, 390 alpha, so 780 alpha combined, and it's just everything this tank does. Anything else, the SFAC is just going to be better at it. Honestly, if you have the SFAC, this tank is not needed. Because the SFAC does have a turret, it does have some mobility, it does have camo and everything, but this 2-second preparation time is very, very satisfying to shoot out. I mean, I think this has like a 7 seconds time to switch between the two guns, so you should most likely just never fire. Hold on, give me a second. You basically should never fire just one of them. I think you should just always fire both. And because the aim time also is around the 2-second time, basically when you spot something, you already want to start charging the double shot. And by the time it's charged, you will basically all of the time will be fully aimed in. So for a 390 alpha gun, this gun handling is fine. For a 780 alpha gun, basically, this is just so much fun. Of course, it's a casemate. It doesn't have a turret. It doesn't have too much armor. It's like 180mm on the casemate front, so you're not going to be bouncing too much. Your engine is in front, so you're going to be hearing that damaged engine a lot. In my other equipment setup, I do run experimental hardening. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's not competitive enough. It doesn't matter if it's not a meta tank. What matters is it's just insanely fun. So while I'll just drive around and try to find some more victims for this amazing double shot guns. Oh, hello, there we have an Ares. And we have another Ares, because the game is just full of Areses at the moment. And you can see already me clicking the third mouse button with my thumb to try to get some doubles. Those go a bit too low. Again, the SFAC with the improved accuracy while it's charging the double would have hit those shots. But it's just these 2 seconds. After playing this and then playing the SFAC is actually a pretty bad experience, because you get so used to this 2-second charge up time. It is insane. So Mr. SFAC there is going to fall eventually, right? And I'm going to try to look if I should be running away or I need to help the last of my heavy tanks apparently. But I don't want to go full in, because this tank doesn't get good gun depression. It doesn't really get good mobility. It's about average, I guess. It doesn't get that armor, so you need to just surprise your enemies. And because there's so many of them right in front of me right now, I'm just going to just think, do I need to go back? Do I need to go forward? I don't really want to go forward. I don't really want to turn and head the entire way back. So I'm just gonna, you know, look for this opportunity. It's an opportunistic tank. So yeah, I'm gonna play around this bush a bit and we will see if anything comes out of it. But Mr. Zwilling, I don't think I have a way to help you that wouldn't endanger me. I almost made that shot, but didn't quite. But it's okay, because the enemies don't know that I'm here, and this is the best thing this tank does. Because at around 2 seconds, it's usually the time where people notice and have the time enough to react to you. So in 3 seconds, some targets will get away. In 2 seconds, not so many. You aren't giving them as much of a chance, right? Yeah, this is just superb fun. The AP has a good penetration, 258-ish. Let me just check quickly. 258, there we go. 300mm on the heat, which I did load for the heavy tanks, but mostly I just used the already decent AP. Only hit one of those, but it's okay. It's fine. One thing about the double barrel guns is the two shells always have the same dispersion RNG, so they always land right next to each other, just in the distance that they are spaced. That is the distance that they will hit their target. So sometimes you have to think about it, and you also have to think about it which one is your active gun, because that's the shell that's going to be going into the middle of your reticle. Then again, this is a Soviet tank and a Soviet gun, so it's not going to go in the middle of your aiming reticle. But just something to keep in mind in cases you need to aim at very small weak points or something hiding around the corner. Okay, this game is slowly coming to an end. As you can see, 3.4 thousand, and I don't feel like I've done much. I tried to use the double. I realized my target is a one-shot, so I waited to aim fully. Well, aimed as much as I could for the single shot. I don't get the kill, but that shot did lure the SU back into the firing guy of my own SU. So what else? What else should I even say about this tank? I really like it. The SFAC is definitely a better tank, but the SFAC also came into the game quite a bit later than this. So when this came into the game, I was just loving it. And now it's back in the loot boxes. It's just an excuse for me to have some more fun. I've played it for, I don't know, 10, maybe 15 games. Sometimes you will only get 1 or 2 doubles off, sometimes you will get more, but it doesn't matter, because it's all fun. So we do have the Scorpion defending back at the red line, as he probably should if he's trying to, you know, get some damage done, win the game. It's a 3-on-2. Mr. Prototypo is going to be up here. I will try to find the shot. My SU will get the shot. And the Scorpion is going to be hiding up there. And yeah, when he gets unspotted, I'm trying to count mentally how long would it take me to peek up again, and I'm trying to guess. But sadly, my shells went a bit too low, and actually, if they didn't, might have hit him. But, you know, I decide, you know what, I have the hit points. Why wait for him to get off his shots while he's unspotted? I'm just going to go for it. Just gonna take it. I'm gonna try to chance the shot back. That would be way too lucky if I hit that, right? But yeah, I still have the hit points to get shot twice more, and he doesn't. So yeah, just like that, we are going to deal with the camping Scorpion and be off. I actually load an HE shell as well, apparently, if the replay is correct. And yeah, he doesn't get the time to react. So very quickly, 3,500, 3 kills, and let's move on to game number 2. And for game number 2, we have Outpost now. As a typical triangle, I'm just going to go to the hill, to the forested hill, camp the bushes there, and, you know, try to double some more people, because it's just fun. Doubles in this style, in this Soviet style, not the British heavy tank style, in the Soviet style doubles, I find them very satisfying and very fun. So just gonna follow my TD friends, this STRVS1 is just driving around backwards. Not the quickest way to go, but yeah, why not? He can. Why not? Why not? Actually, let me help him a bit with turning around, right? There we go. Now, here I go forward, they have an even 90, so I'm just gonna drop this tree as well, and here I realize if I want to shoot them, I will have to go so far up with the limited gun depression I have that I will probably just fall apart immediately after firing, so I decide, you know what? This place is not for this triangle, not this particular one. So I'm just going to relocate to a place where I don't need as much gun depression to work with. Now, I do get spotted here, and yeah, looking at the mini-map, there's one logical place where the EV-90 is going to be, so I'm just going to ping it. And in a rare experience of teamwork, this bulldog is actually going to respond to my ping by actually going in there. That's nice to see. So we do have an SU in the back, we have the new Canonic Panzer, we have an ARE-75, and I'm sure there are more people hiding in the back, and this is the place I want to be instead, behind these bushes, where I should be safe, at least before I fire my gun. Now the EV-90 gets spotted exactly what I thought, and as you've seen, I spot something, I immediately start the charging time, and I'm going to be fully aimed in exactly when I'm going to fire it. Now, sadly, the T-28 prototype, I hit both of those shells on his lower, very lower plate, and one of them didn't penetrate. Now, watch out for this Canonic Panzer II, right? He is on 1043 hit points. And remember that number, because it's going to be very important very soon. Now I'm trying to see if I can get a double shot. I'm trying to be very careful for him to stop moving around. But he's going to get unspotted just as I charge. But those two definitely look like they hit, right? And we will have to see what his hit points are when he reappears. Now I'm going to drive back in. Aim one more. And did you see that blind? Somebody's blinding me back. Somebody knows I'm here, and I'm sure that it is that Canonic Panzer. Okay. But we do lose the light tank. I try to avenge him, but no luck there. So, yeah, without a light tank, I'm considering my options, because the heavy flank has definitely fallen now, and I want to turn back. But then I notice, because my mediums are pushing so far up, my enemies are actually spotting even without our light tank. So, yeah, just gonna go back in and double some more people. And this Canonic Panzer, where could he be? I'm going to just take a guess. And he's so unlucky. He looked like he just turned around and was going away, and I just catch him over the ridge. So that's the third blind on the Canonic Panzer II. And yeah, he has to be cursing me, but this team looks like we are definitely losing this game, right? Yeah, there's a defender pushing up. The A8060, also from the loot boxes, is going to push up, and if we have any chance of defending ourselves, we need to hold this corner behind this bush. Now the defender is going to be absolutely held down, and I have no chance, and I get spotted, so I might as well fire. And I do fire, and both of my shells actually find this cupola. As I said, they will arrive right next to each other, and I was so lucky. And this IS-3 is going to be a major pain in the behind, because I'm trying to get out of him, get away from him, but he's not letting me. And I actually need to push the back of my tank up on this rock a little bit to fire at his upper plate. Okay, the IS-3 is done. A8060 finds the shot, quickly repair that ammo rack. Even 90 at 1 hit point, and I need to stay in cover from the A8060 behind that rock. Watch out for this even 90. Watch out for Defender. Watch out for the pushing mediums, and just try to take this game back as much as I can. Okay, the Ares in the back is there. I don't quite have a shot. There was possibly a ricochet of the Hori. Okay, even 90. I get the first shot off, and I give him a little wiggle. No, even 90, not today. Okay, who's next? the mediums. Okay, behind me is only the defender, and the Hori seems to be holding that corner, and the mediums are all one-shots. Okay, this looks much better now, unless one of the TDs actually comes around and joins them. If it's just the three of them, we still have a chance. We have a good chance of actually taking this back. Okay, I'm just going to try to catch these mediums. Oh no, that's an SU. I do fire off a double, but I only get his track, and I get destroyed in my SU. And while the counter says 1900, we know it wasn't 1900 because Mr. Canonic Panzer felled my double and then my single. But yeah, this is the ISU-122-2 in a nutshell. I'll see you in the next one.